Today is Fix TF2 Day. For people who might be out of the loop, the community has come together once again to try and get Valve's attention to attempt to fix TF2's biggest problem, the aimbots. Really quick before we do get into the video, head over to save.tf and sign the petition that we have going over there. I think by the time this video comes out, it will be over 100,000 signatures, which is just insane. So please go over there and sign it and make big number bigger. So part of Fix TF2 is to share your experiences with these bots and basically how they are ruining the game for you. For example, posting pictures of servers that are just full of them that you can't play in. And as somebody who has had quite a few run-ins with these bots over the last 5 years, they have been dominating the TF2 scene for. I thought I'd use this opportunity to properly talk about it. I had been asked by the Watch Show to send him some of the stuff for a video he's made about the situation a few days ago. So if you have seen that video, some of this video might be similar, but there's still more to tell. So when the bots were first becoming a big thing in TF2, I was making videos about them, trying to warn the community about what they might be doing, because quite a lot of people were already getting frustrated and confused as to why certain things were happening. I literally started making videos of them as the lag bots came out that were crashing TF2 servers, making it unplayable. Luckily, they got fixed in a few days. However, literally a few days after those lag bots had disappeared, cheating bots completely took over. So I was trying to potentially keep the community as up to date as they possibly could about what the bots were trying to attempt to ruin the game and what Valve was doing at the time to try and slow them down. At the time I was doing this, I was daily uploading, it was lockdown, and really this was the main thing happening in TF2. So I wanted to talk about it. And for a while, it looked like Valve were going to eventually put a stop to the bots. The bots started stealing names. Valve changed something so they couldn't do that. The bots somehow started unequipping everybody's cosmetics. Valve fixed it. So there was a lot of stuff to be trying to update people about. This then very quickly led into bot hosters not really liking me because I was talking about them and was very publicly against what they were trying to do. Now, doing that, you make yourself a little bit of a target. So there was one night where I got a message showing me screenshots of somebody called spikeymikey bot 6 or something like that, spamming messages throughout TF2 servers, promoting all of my social media accounts. My Discord, my Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and even my Steam group, I think. And obviously this guy wanted to know whether it was me that was doing that or not. I have made a video about this before since I wanted to clear my name back then. So again, I go into everything more in that video, but basically for a week or so, certain bot hosters, or maybe just one bot hoster, were running bots called spikeymikey bots in an attempt to ruin my reputation and make everybody hate me. I got a bunch of hate comments across my social medias. I got sent horrible messages on a bunch of other platforms, and literally the day they started going around servers, somebody told me to kill myself, which is a little bit mental to me. Like I would want to do a little bit more research before I went to that conclusion. But I've been on the internet before, so I didn't let it get to me too much. My video went out, and after a little bit of time, word got about saying it wasn't me and it was somebody clearly impersonating me. And for a while, the spikeymikey bots at least went away for a little bit. Now, the bots did start to try and impersonate a bunch of other people as well over the course of the next few months, because I had a platform to defend myself with. People knew it wasn't me doing it, so they shifted targets. Luckily, most people at this point, for the most part, kind of caught on that streamers and YouTubers weren't making these bots. Somebody was just impersonating them. Now, it didn't stop a few certain people still sending death threats to anyone who was a victim, but the vast majority of the people could very easily see through what the bot hosters were doing. I stopped making as many videos about the bots and the bot hosters in the time that followed, not because I was scared of them or anything like that, because really so far all they've done is impersonate and promote me, but because the activity from them wasn't really changing. They joined the game, cheated, tried to say horrible things in text and voice chat, and that was about it. And Valve's efforts to stop the bots basically stopped as well. So there wasn't any more content there. There wasn't any updates to try and share with people. The bots, as far as I was concerned, were just a thing that was in the game still, that we were just waiting for Valve to get rid of. It wasn't until a fair bit after that where I received an email from a bot hoster where he sent me a super long email basically saying that if I didn't give him my Scorching Flames Hong Kong coin, which is priced at around, I think, $600, Might be more, might be less. I genuinely don't know. So if I didn't give him that item, he would start launching a bunch of spikeymikey bots into servers and attempt to ruin my reputation again. Now, unfortunately, I never actually responded to the email, and I really wish I did, but I did respond on Twitter for everybody to see. And I think my response is about as much as I could possibly give to an email like that. But having people attempt to scam you out of your most valuable items with blackmail, saying that they're going to, release bots with your name and ruin even more games of TF2, is a little bit weird. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only person who has experienced the bots and the bot hosters like this. Most TF2 YouTubers and streamers, have probably been impersonated by bots at some point over the last few years. Some of them have probably been threatened by bot hosters over the last couple of years, followed around, stalked, all of that kind of stuff. Bots have even started advertising a immunity to the bots. So if you pay them a little bit of money, they will add it to their program so the bots don't shoot you, which I think is ridiculous. And some people have been made so desperate by the state of TF2 that they have actually paid for that immunity service. And all of this is stemmed from just wanting to play a game that we love and Valve are letting bot hosters ruin. This is a genuine problem that has come from the bots not being taken care of and Valve being so relaxed about the entire crisis TF2 is going through and the state that the game has been in for the last 5 years. I don't want to make this video for you lot to think I'm a victim of some horrible thing, because I was quite lucky, really. This whole time stuff like this was happening, I had a platform that I could use to defend myself and kick back at whatever the bot hosters were doing. And I've got thick enough skin from doing this for so long that I never let any of it get to me. But I am not the only person who has been targeted by bots purely because they are against what bots are trying to do. And I know for a fact that even regular players have received far more abuse than I have throughout the bot crisis. This time, we're not asking for a massive change in all of TF2 like we want major updates and all of this stuff. We just want the bots gone. We want to be able to play TF2 and be shot by a sniper and not instantly worry about whether he's cheating or not. If I get killed by an amazing shot in TF2, I want to know that that is a real player who has done that and not a computer program. And I get it, right? Community servers are a thing, but the big find game button is right there leading to casual mode. This is the game mode that every single new player is going to play and the game mode that I want to play. It used to be playable and now it isn't. So please go over to save.tf, sign the petition, share around your experience with these TF2 bots, and let's try and finally get Valve to acknowledge the problem and start making a fix for it. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.